Well, now at 5, a balcony collapse in St. Francis, forcing first responders to condemn 4 units at that apartment building. Fox 6's Bria Jones live tonight with what we know about the efforts to safely remove people who were temporarily trapped. What a traumatic experience for them, Bria.
Very scary moments here at this apartment building. First responders, they had to help rescue 4 people from this apartment building, 3 of them coming from the second story. The St. Francis Fire Department says their part of the investigation is over, but the question remains how this happened. What was once a concrete walkway now dangles just inches from the door of a second-story apartment in St. Francis.
Apartment number 5 is trapped. They're able to exit out their window.
Sunday night, just before 8, St. Francis Fire responded to a balcony collapse near the intersection of South Whitnall and South Kansas Avenue.
We heard like a loud bang, but we thought it was just thunder.
But it wasn't raining.
And we just saw a big cloud of smoke. So then we ran over there.
That's when Haley Elias and her family, who live across the street, called 911.
If they walk out of their door, they're going to fall.
First responders used a ground ladder to remove 3 people and pets from the top units. A 4th person downstairs who was on oxygen had to temporarily shelter in place.
He was trying to get out and we were like, don't move, because underneath you right now is part of the balcony, so if you open your door, it's going to fall.
According to this fire inspection from last August, the building, which was built in the 1960s, had no major violations.
The rest of the building is able to stay in their occupancies.
We went to speak with the city inspector about safety codes and were told to file an open records request for any property records.
Thank you for calling Beak Management.
We also called Beak Management, which runs the property. They had no comment. Neighbors say they're thankful no one was hurt.
That's what we were really scared about, that somebody was underneath.
The fire department says all people that have been displaced have found temporary housing with family and friends. An on-site manager did tell me that it's unclear when people will be able to return back to their units to gather any belongings. We're now reporting live in St. Francis, Bria Jones, Fox 6 News.
And it's interesting to hear, will they get any help? If they don't have family to stay with, if you had to go to a hotel, whatever, likely renter's insurance isn't going to cover that. Any idea if management will help them out financially or in any way?
Well, at this point, the fire department says Red Cross assistance was not needed because the people they say that live here, they had family and friends that they could go and be with. And the on-site manager told me that they are working this out. I believe 2 of the people who live here, they will be able to move into other units inside of the building.
Oh, that is some good news. All right, Bria, thank you for the update.